ketogenic diets are so popular right now, but do they actually work? And are they even safe to be following? I'm giving you all the details today in my latest diet review. So ketogenic diets restrict your carbohydrate intake to force your body to burn fat for energy. And this is what puts your body into a state of ketosis. Now, in order to achieve ketosis, you have to keep your carbohydrate intake very, very low, usually to only about 5 to 10% of your total calorie intake for the day. Now, the rest of your calories on a ketogenic diet are coming mostly from fat. About 70% of your total calories will come from fat. This diet originated as a treatment for seizure disorders, but recently, as you've seen, it's becoming really popular as a weight loss trend. And that's because it can offer rapid weight loss in a short period of time. But is it actually right for you? So if you have diabetes, there are some promising benefits of the ketogenic diet. So it can help to lower blood sugar levels, and it might even help to promote a reduction in insulin resistance. There was a study that looked at people who had type 2 diabetes following a ketogenic diet, and they found that over a period of time, they actually lowered their A1C levels, which is that long-term indicator of blood sugar control, by about 16%, which is really huge. That's more than some medications. And they also saw about a 7% loss of total body weight. But that very, very low carbohydrate intake, when you have diabetes, especially if you're on medicine or if you are on insulin, that can increase your risk of hypoglycemia when blood sugar drops too low. So I would never recommend following a keto plan with diabetes until you talk with your healthcare team. Now, ketogenic diets definitely can lead to weight loss. But low-carb diets, what they do is they deplete carbohydrate stores in the liver and in the muscle. And that's where carbohydrate is bound tightly with water. So what happens is as you're losing those carbohydrate stores, you're losing that water that's bound to it. So the initial large amounts of weight loss are really water weight losses. Over time, you're losing fat as well, but that initial drop is mostly from water. So ketogenic diets do have some downsides. The first thing is that as you adjust, it's not always an easy transition. A lot of people go through what's known as the keto flu the first few weeks, and this is where you tend to get headaches, you feel really lethargic, and can even feel nauseated as your body adjusts to that state of ketosis. Now that does lessen over time, but it can still make it hard to adhere with the diet. It's also not really the most appropriate diet for everyone. If you have any kind of liver issues, elevated liver enzymes, a history of liver cancer, or if you've ever had pancreatitis or fat malabsorption issues, or your gallbladder removed, all of those might be reasons not to follow a ketogenic diet. Now, a recent animal study found that ketogenic diets can actually increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. So this is something to be aware of if you have a strong family history of developing diabetes, and something you want to consider before jumping in. You also have to remember with ketogenic diets that this is a really restrictive way of eating, and you're getting rid of some food groups like most of the fruits and grains. And so removing these from the diet can be a little hard, especially if you really love your fruit and your grains. You have to be really cautious about balancing your ketogenic plan so you're meeting all of your nutrient needs. It can definitely be done, but it takes careful planning and balance, so you don't want to just eat on the fly. You want to make sure you're balancing. So the bottom line that in order to achieve any health benefits or weight loss from any diet, ketogenic or not, you have to be able to stick with it long term. So you have to really think to yourself, can I follow a diet this low in carbohydrate and this high in fat long term? And if it doesn't seem doable a year from now, 2 years from now, it might not be the right plan for you. You want to make dietary changes you know you can maintain. And if eating a ketogenic plan is something you know you can maintain, that's great. But be realistic, and if you do follow a keto plan, make sure you're balancing and meeting all of your nutrient needs. Make sure you're getting a lot of plant-based sources of fats, not just animal fats in, and make sure you're getting lean proteins, high-quality foods, lots of leafy green vegetables, lots of produce, because that's going to be helping you to meet your nutrient needs, your vitamin needs, and your fiber needs as well. So if you like quick diet reviews like this one, make sure to subscribe and comment below. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the ketogenic diet? Has it worked for you? And what other diets would you like to see me review?